David Wally, Chief Creative Officer for Mycotoo, working here at the Game of Thrones activation here at South by Southwest with our friends at HBO and Giant Spoon, and also working on the Bleed for the Throne campaign for the American Red Cross. Our friends at Giant Spoon are in collaboration with the American Red Cross to do a national blood drive that's centered here at South by Southwest, but also working across the country as well, trying to get much needed blood into their banks. And it has a wonderful tie-in to the show because it's all about the people who have sacrificed and bled for the throne over the past 7 years. And it seemed just like a beautiful way to tee up season 8. So they collaborated with our friends at Giant Spoon, and who brought us at Mycotoo in to work with them and bring the place to life with all these wonderful actors and singers and immersive entertainment. It's fantastic.
There is a power within the living, within the light. Within this ancient book, the names of the chosen few are written. Those who will make a sacrifice. Those brave souls who vow to join the fight for life. Bend the knee and swear allegiance to the only alliance that will matter in the days to come. An alliance of the living. For those who join the fight, we are thankful. Thank you for your sacrifice, for serving the light, for bleeding for the throne. Cara, Mandel, Peter Kuklowski, Rachel Walker, Landon Zakai.
Wear this pin as a reminder of your sacrifice.
We've worked with Giant Spoon on, I think this is our 7th or 8th activation we've done together. We did originally Blade Runner 2049 at Comic-Con, and then last year we worked together on Westworld and the Inkole for the film Happy Time Murders. And so when they offered us the opportunity to work on Game of Thrones, which is, you know, one of the most resonant, deep, impactful IPs in culture right now, it was a dream come true. It's a great opportunity to work on this material and to help to bring it to life for season 8. Largely with HBO, Giant Spoon, you know, crafted the overall experience, what they wanted the guest experience to be. If you've been inside, you know that there's a blood drive component to it. There's a walkthrough immersive that Giant Spoon designed brilliantly, and there's this incredible choir and musicians that are singing the music of the show, which is beautiful, and it coincides with the medal ceremony with these red priestesses who are indoctrinating our fans, our guests, into being members of the army of the living.
You've walked in the footsteps of those who have bled before you. Are you ready now to bend the knee for the throne and our fight against the dead?
I am.
Oh, fantastic, confident answer.
And then as guests walk outside, then they get immersed in a live war camp somewhere in the north.
Are you prepared for the long night? The long night comes, and with it comes death. We all fight for the army of the living. Stand with us and fight the army of the dead.
What is this?
Who's your king? Jon Snow, the king of the north. Don't you forget it.
There's a war coming. You will fight for the living, or you become a slave to the dead. Or you fight for the living. And solid, salute! Ha! Solid, march! Ha!
One of the things that we worked on is, you know, the show itself and George R.R. Martin have created such a vast universes. We didn't want to expand the universe and tell stories that hadn't already been told. So just creatively, we decided, let's have our characters be people who have witnessed those events that all the guests have seen over the past 7 years, and just help bring them to life. So you get the flavor that they're sort of the people who are just down the street and right around the corner in Westeros. We have 41 actors, 24 singers, 6 musicians. On Westworld, you know, we had a different process to it. It was 450 pages, a 2-acre property, 11 intersecting storylines that was on a tight 90-minute loop, and that really served that property very well. On this one, we knew we weren't going to do that, so what we really wanted to focus on is who the characters were, what were their relationships to them, what episodes and scenes might they have witnessed along the way, and then give them all of that ammunition and training to then be able to come out here and just like we do in life, just interact with each other. And for this one, we really wanted to make sure that we nailed the dialects, because there's the Yorkshire, there's the Estuary, there's the Valerian, there's the Dothraki. So we hired this amazing dialect coach, Jim Johnson, who came in and worked with the actors and gave them materials. As we were giving them script over the months leading up to this, he was giving them dialect materials and actually having Skype sessions where he was working with them on dialect prior to us getting to town. So then when we were all here together, we were able to spend 3 solid days rehearsing together before we put it on stage for the guests.
You look like a right strong lady soldier, you do.
Little lump of lion shite! Just like a wild goat! Hold on! You're a dead man!
As people are walking around, they can really just talk to each of the characters to figure out who has relationships, who has some grudges going on. We have some raven scrolls that are making their way around town, so sometimes guests are able to pass those along. We have a woman who purports to be able to read your fortune. We'll see how good she does with that, but she's very talented. And the swordsmen up there are helping to teach some people how to work on their techniques.
Would you like a bit of the show? Should I go easy on him? You don't think so?
Don't go easy.
If it's your head, I'm blaming this one.
No, I never fought poorly in front of a pretty woman.
Come on, bring me the stag.
The stag?
The stag.
Aye.
So last year when we did Westworld, we brought like 7 people from out of town, and everybody else was from Austin or the surrounding areas. And the cast was fantastic, and we loved them. And we ended up using a lot of the people from Austin and things we did in New York and LA as well. So we've sort of, we've expanded our base of people that we really trust to do this kind of material. And then when we came to do this one, we also didn't want it to just be only the people that had done Westworld before. So we wanted to expand and get some new faces as well. So this cast is about, 1/4 people I knew from LA, and then 1/4 people I knew from last year's Westworld, and then about half the cast is brand new to us this year, and they're doing a great job.
You have bled for the throne! Will you now come into battle with me and stand shoulder to shoulder against the one true enemy? Will you come with me now, beyond the gates, and face the enemy head on? Then let us go and march for the living! For the living!
So we hope everybody had a great time here at South by Southwest. April 14th, the premiere of Season 8 of Game of Thrones. 6 great episodes going one after a week. I don't know. My cast and I, we have side bets of who's going to live, who's going to die, who's going to be turned into white. I need to know what happens. I'm so excited. It's going to be a great season.